What were your thoughts when you saw the news today?
I rolled my eyes a little bit. So I think it's good that we're concerned about the food that we're consuming and what it could be doing to us with overconsumption. I think that it's a little overblown as far as what the actual effect from coffee could be. Most cooked foods have acrylamide in it, and it's good to be aware of it, but I don't think it's actually something to be concerned about.
Does this sort of news make you a little nervous about people changing their coffee drinking behavior?
I think most people are going to let it slide. I'm not concerned about people changing their coffee habits.
You're really focused on sustainability.
Well, I think coffee is inherently something that we should really be concerned about with sustainability. So it's really important that all of our coffees are traceable and that we know and can interact with the farmers and producers as much as possible.
You guys ride bikes to deliver.
We do, yeah. Yeah, all of our coffee is delivered locally by bicycle.
The news comes out that, hey, there could be this carcinogen that's produced in the roasting process, and here you are, a company that's working so hard to be sustainable and healthy. Is that hard for you to think, hey, the customers are getting the wrong impression?
I think they are getting the wrong impression. That's just the hype of this current media cycle on this chemical. We've known about this chemical for a long time. So it's been a debate in the coffee world for a long time. I think the coffee roasting process itself is something to be concerned about as far as making sure that we wear masks, and people that are exposed to coffee on much more than a consumer basis, it's probably something to be concerned about, but we already are.
What do you think about labeling it?
I don't like labeling. Any kind of change of labels is hard for small businesses. That's different packaging, different concerns, different states now with California, so we have to be conscious potentially of coffee that we sell to Californian residents.
But the label itself, what it says on it, that you could potentially get cancer from coffee, that doesn't bother you?
It does, because I don't really agree with all of the outcomes of the court case and the science of it.
Do you think the label will turn people away?
I think we'll find out. I don't think it's going to make an effect on existing coffee drinkers. If we look in the next generation of coffee drinkers, they might be perceiving this differently.
So what would you like the coffee drinkers of Seattle to take away from this?
Be aware of it, but don't be too concerned. I think just keep drinking coffee and keep supporting. There's a lot more really healthy things that are in coffee, and a lot more healthy stuff you can support through buying quality coffee.